Hello and welcome to Away We Sew, the projector edition. I'm going to show you how I use my projector to match the center fronts on prints. Now don't worry, if you don't have a projector lying around, I'll also show you how to do it just with your regular pattern paper or with our freezer paper method, which we love to use for pattern paper. So one of the many benefits of using a projector for sewing is that the pattern stays still and you move the fabric around to match whatever it is you're trying to do. So we talked about front and center. So that's where the center front of your pattern piece is, where it's going to match your collar band. So all of your sort of face chin is happening right here. So we really want to make sure that we talked about placement. And what I mean by that is so we start with the right front piece, and now that's the button side. If you're doing the buttoning left over right, the buttons themselves are on the right hand side. We always start with that because typically that pattern piece is widest because it does a fold on button placket, and also it's just easier that way. So I start with the right front and determine also, we talked a bit about placement. We want to find front and center on our fabric, and when we were getting to know our fabric, we got to know our repeat, so we know how much fabric we need. So my repeat is about this much here. So I've determined I want this little pug to be front and center, so I want his face to be right in the center of my shirt. So center front is right down the middle of his muzzle there. And then I want to make sure I don't cut off his antlers and that there isn't anything kind of weird, hanging down there. So all I do is move my fabric until he's front and center and I like the way it looks. I could maybe bring him up just a tiny bit more. That might be even better. And, just kind of scooch things around till it looks good. Just make sure you don't run out of real estate here or over here, because obviously you need to cut your whole shirt out. Now, if you don't have a projector, let me turn the lights on and I'll show you our favorite method of doing this with freezer paper. We'll see you here soon.